Welcome to our second hour of City News. Police and the fire marshal are investigating an early morning blast at this cafe here in Woodbridge. Now, the damage you can see is extensive. So the entire outer wall, it came crumbling down. It's been blown out, and then you can see a bunch of bricks and other debris came crashing down on top of a car that's now covered by that blue tarp. Well, tonight, what we've learned about this business and possible ties to illegal gambling and organized crime.
And it does appear that, with that wall down, you can see what all has gone on inside that building. So it does look like there's gaming machines, tables. So again, that's going to be part of our ongoing investigation as to what was happening in there and what the motive might have been for this particular offense.
This is all that's left of Cafe Coretto here in the Weston Road and Highway 7 area. Police tell us the blast was immediately deemed suspicious after a man was found nearby suffering injuries. He was quickly taken to hospital and then into custody.
Investigators that were there first thing this morning saw enough to lead them to believe that there were suspicious circumstances.
According to the city of Vaughan, this cafe was operating without a valid business license. It was also part of major police raids last year that saw 74 illegal gambling machines and hundreds of thousands of dollars seized from 11 cafes in York Region and Toronto.
You wouldn't actually see money changing hands in the store. What you'd see is a credit.
Peter Edwards has written many books on organized crime and says illegal gaming is big business here in Ontario.
Organized crime's been involved in this sort of gaming for years. It goes way back, and a lot of times it's not the person running the cafe, it's the person owning the machines, and they just set up in someone's business.
And this is not the first time cafes and social clubs have been targeted in Vaughan in recent years. One of the most high-profile attacks happened at Cafe Mocha back in 2015, another suspected illegal gambling site. In that case, 2 people were shot dead, 2 others were wounded.
Anytime there's organized crime, where they get their sanction is that they're willing to use violence. You can't have organized crime without corruption. You can't have organized crime without violence. You can't run a business like this without having the threat that something bad will happen if you try and cut in.
Off camera, a neighboring business owner did show me security video of the black car rolling up to the cafe. It showed 2 people getting out of the vehicle and walking around the corner. Then there was a big flash. It showed 2 people running away before the wall fell over, crushing the car.
That is definitely part of the investigation, with that car being right there underneath the rubble. Our investigators are working to figure out who the owner of that vehicle is, and we'll proceed from there. Our investigators are going to be keeping an open mind to anything at this point in time. So right now it's too early on to be drawing any links, but we'll be keeping an open mind.
Now, investigators with the fire marshal's office were on scene for most of the afternoon. They're trying to determine a cause of this blast. 1 person remains in custody. Still no word yet on charges, and police have not yet confirmed the possibility that there could be another suspect. From what we understand, investigators are still combing this area looking for more security video. And I do want to point out, you can see behind me some heavy equipment arrived on scene just over an hour ago. It looks like they're going to start up cleaning up some of the bricks here and possibly take down some of the building.